Hi everyone. Ever wonder how top artists... So the first trick is composition, and how we find composition, very simple. It's using a grid like this, even a smaller grid, 5x4 for different perspective and so forth. But look at this, we can find here we've got a nice composition between this man and this woman. You don't see her very well, but that's up to me as an artist to bring her out a bit. But she's going to hand him some tissues, and he's looking across to, he knows what's coming. If I use these two men here, I might cut this one out, but I've got this, and I'll find a figure way down. There we are, that one there. So that's a good composition. That's trick one. This here, this will be about mood, and we might look at mood and atmosphere in a picture. Yes, maybe even smaller. Yes. Okay, so we've got an interesting composition here, full of mood and atmosphere, and this adds to the storytelling idea as well in a picture. The third trick is action, and action in the figures. So here we've got quite a lot of action. Might be use a bigger grid. Yes, okay. So we've got this man here who's reaching up, and he's got a nice drapery line, and you know, in front of him is this man here who's got his arms strongly holding this wooden thing. We might look at it that way too. So we vary this around till we find just the right picture. Right, now this one here, this is perspective, and it's the fourth trick that I promised you I'd tell you about. And just have a look at this way. Yes, okay, right, we can look at these two figures and relate them to these few figures in the train, and these ones going down here, and the brilliant perspective. It really tells a lot about the picture. This is about the emotional response in a picture, and we look at these figures. We've got this one, and this one. If we take these out, but we just isolate those three figures, could be an interesting one. This is to do with storytelling, and it's brilliant. So this could be the father telling the daughter, and her admirer in the background, anything. You could make it up as you go along. But the thing with this picture, it's a random crowd. No one cares about other people. They're all in their own world, all not connecting at all, and yet we try to find a relationship, and I think I've got it there. We've got this, I'll try and compare it to these two are relating, and this is the husband, his wife's got some concerns, and this figure shows how isolated he is from their emotional response. So that's really a good picture. I love it, and we could do a lot with that. But just to show you that we don't have to just isolate ourselves with crowds or anything like that, we can look at this picture here of just some random rocks and just travel around with this until we find some interesting abstract patterns, which could be a nice composition. Yes, so yes, some interesting rock forms with light and dark that way. Try it this way. Yes, so there we are. We've got a nice pattern going here with light and finally leading onto the sky. That could be quite interesting. Yeah, I think that's the best spot just there. But look, we don't have to just isolate people or rocks. We can also look at horses and something like this. Here's an action pose with this horse, and he's got lots of light and dark here. A really interesting picture. But say we wanted to isolate one part of that picture, so we could simply do that, and we come up with something like this. That's an interesting development, just homing in. Okay, so thank you very much, and we'll get on with our work.